I'm joined by Judy Randle, and she owns Central Monitoring Services in Albany, and she's also the 2011 volunteer chairperson for the Albany Area Chamber of Commerce. And welcome.
Thank you, Walter.
And first question is, what made you want to start your own business?
Oh, goodness. I really enjoyed being my own boss, and I thought that there was a need for alarm systems and alarm protection for people in Albany. And so I really enjoyed watching my company grow. Started really small with just a few employees, and now we have about 30 employees, and we serve thousands of customers. So I enjoy helping people with that.
Why the name Central Monitoring?
Actually, the company had already been started, and I was working for the company. Later I became a partner, and then later I purchased the company. So I didn't choose the name, I just kept the name because everybody already knew that name. But we do alarm monitoring, and that's how the name came about.
And yeah, so Central Monitoring, so the brand kind of stuck long after you bought it?
Right, and since we used to have a logo, and since we have yard signs all over town that say Central Monitoring, we just started using the yard sign as our logo because everybody already recognized that, and it was easier than trying to have the yard sign and a logo.
And as the volunteer chairperson for this year at the Albany Area Chamber of Commerce, what are the Chamber's goals for this year?
Well, we have a strategic plan that we will be working on several different areas this year. We'll be expanding some tourism opportunities in the community. We're going to be doing some outreach to the education groups in the community, working on helping promote Albany as a college town. We'll be supporting the local Emerge group, which is the youth group that are volunteers at the Chamber.
It's young professionals.
Young professionals, that's correct. And then there will be, we're going to continue to support the Strive to Thrive program. We're involved in advocacy on the state level, the local level. We'll be flying to Washington, D.C. to promote the Albany area during the year this year. But my favorite committee is the Small Business Resource Committee, where we will be bringing ideas of education and support for local small businesses. The Chamber is made up primarily of small businesses, and that will be our focus also, to support those businesses. We'll have some outreach to the military base to continue to support their programs and anything we can do through the Chamber to help the Marine Corps base. So we have a lot going on.
And obviously there are a lot of issues facing Albany, not just at the government level, but at the business level. And obviously one of those issues is the fact that Southwest Georgia will more than likely lose population in the upcoming census, and you had businesses of all sizes leave the Albany area in the last 5, 6, 7 years. What and how are you handling those issues or addressing those issues?
The Chamber really focuses on supporting existing businesses, while the EDC, the Economic Development Commission, really focuses on bringing new jobs to the area. Of course, we work together with EDC to try to support what they're doing. That's what their focus is. We hope that local businesses will continue to grow. We're supporting local entrepreneurship opportunities for people to start their own businesses. We know that there's not a huge growth in manufacturing businesses anywhere at this time. So the growth in business, in jobs, we believe are going to be seen in the small businesses, in the local economy and small businesses. So we're certainly hoping to bring support and ideas and education to those small businesses to help them in any way that we can.
Let's talk a bit about some community service initiatives the Central Monitoring is undertaking. More specifically, the Warm Coat Drive that you just wrapped up.
We have just finished up our 5th year for our One Warm Coat Drive. We've collected coats for needy in our community, gently used and new coats. Many people actually donated new coats. This year we collected almost 1,300 coats that will go to local people in the area that need coats. And of course, with it being as cold as it was this year, that was desperately needed. We have before this year, we had collected over 7,000 coats because this is in the first 4 years. We didn't reach 10,000, but we have collected now over 9,000 coats over the last 5 years for local people. And it's just a great thing to see people in the community step up and give their extra coats to people that don't have one and really need one.
Besides the one warm coat drive, what other things has Central Monitoring done, for this community?
We frequently donate things for door prizes or for silent auction items for local charities, and we are also the volunteer coordinators for the marathon this year. So we would love for people to call us and sign up to volunteer to help with this year's marathon that will be in March.
Is there anything else you want to talk about that hasn't been discussed so far?
Well, I just want to say that as the chairman, as the volunteer chairman, I really would love to see people become involved in the chamber. I say it's like people who join the gym and never go to the gym are not going to get in shape. They're not going to lose weight. People who join the chamber and then never go to any chamber events are not going to get much out of it. I really want to see people at the events that we have. Everyone should consider serving on a committee where they'll really get to know other people in the community. It's a wonderful opportunity to bring exposure to their business and an opportunity to network and meet other business people. The membership in the chamber brings a lot of discounts that will help small businesses realize bottom line dollar savings for their business.
Would you like to share any closing comments?
I just look forward to 2011. I think that we're going to have a great year at the chamber, and I really want people to feel free to contact me with any concerns that they have. They can call me with any ideas or suggestions that they have, and if they can call me right on my cell phone, and that number is 349-1130. That's 349-1130, and I would love to hear from anybody who has ideas or would like to participate and become more involved at the chamber.
Thank you, Judy Randle, owner of Central Monitoring Services in Albany.